Groups is one of the great things about this website. Anybody can create a group. So once you sign up as a member, you can come over to the menu here on the left, click on Groups, and then come over here and click on Create New Group button, which allows you to name your group, create a description, and then you can go through and add a photo and different things like that. So let's go ahead and walk through this process to show you how to create a group. First, we're going to enter the group name. And then we're going to come down and write our group description. And connecting growers and pickers, and it's probably better if you spell it correctly. Connecting growers and pickers. So we've created a group name, a group description. Now we come down and click on Create Group and Continue. Once we do that, it takes us to the next page where there's a number of questions you can answer about group visibility, group invitations, activity feeds, group photos, group albums, group messages. Any of these things you can change afterwards in the settings. So creating it, you go ahead and create it. If you want to change a setting, you can do that afterwards as well. So now we're going to say next step. And it says, would you like to be able to have a discussion forum? If you would, you can click that. If not, no. And you can say, always change this later. I'm going to go ahead and click that and say next step. And it says add a photo, and it's asking for a photo that's going to end up square. So we're going to click on the camera symbol to enter a new photo, and we're going to click on it here. It's going to load the photo there. And then say, hey, we can move it around a little bit like this. We're going to say that looks good and hit crop. And then we're going to the next step, which is the longer photo. And we're going to choose that one there. And see, again, we can, well, in this case, we can't move it up and down. So sometimes you have to play with the photos a little bit, but this looks good. The group cover photo was successfully uploaded. We're going to click next step. So here you can do group invites. You can look at your connections and see who might be in there that you would like to invite. So you can invite people at this section here. When you're done with that, come down. So you can write in the invitation message and send the invite after you choose them. We're going to click finish. And you've created your group. Now, if you'd like to, you can come up and click on the three little dots here, and it says about the group and manage. Clicking on manage will give you all of those things we just went through over here. You can redo the photo or the group photo and different things over here. So if you want to change anything after you create your group, simply clicking on those three little dots up here in the corner will help you do that. Now, one of the great things about groups is you can do a Little League group where you have people, different families will be growers and different ones will be pickers. You can create a group for a school and have the alumni, people who went to that school, say, hey, I remember eating ramen noodles in college, or I remember being hungry in grade school, junior high, or high school, and I'd like to be part of that group because I've got a garden or I've got an orchard that I'd like them to be able to come and pick. So creating groups is a really great thing, whether it's a nonprofit, whether it's a school, whether it's a rural area, any group that's already a group or any group you want to form, groups is a great way to go. Now, once you've created your group, you'll be able to find it in the groups area when you come back. See, we have it right there. We can click on it, and now we're in our group. To invite people, you can come up to the right-hand corner here and see the little icon with the person and the little plus sign next to it, and when you hover over it, it says send invites. If we click on that, once you're in your group, clicking on that will take you to the invites page where you can select people to invite, write an invitation message, and then send them an invite. People can also find your group and join it as well. So this is an easy way to invite people, simply clicking on the send invites button to go to the send invites page when you're inside of your group. Once you've created your group, you can also click to see the members, the feed, the photos, the albums, and discussions. Sending messages is something that you will see if you're the moderator or the person who started the group or one of the organizers. And so when you send messages, you click on that, and it says, right now, we just created this, there's no other members. When you do have members, you can select to send to some of them, or you can select all to send out a group message, which is a great thing to say, hey, we've got a picking time. So it's a great way to be able to communicate with one member, a few members, or all the members, sending out a message. If there's somebody who's a grower or a picker that you'd like to invite to your group, one of the easiest ways is to come up and click on the send invite, which we mentioned before. That way, all they have to do is respond to the invite to be able to become a member of your group. So these are the basics of creating a group on sharetheharvest.life.